Hi, I'm Katerina,
I'm Anna.
I'm Leonor.
and we are the juniors.
Come on.
So today we have a very special guest, Charlotte. Hi.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you here. So first we want you to tell us a little bit about your story, your journey on pageants. Why do you start and all these things?
Okay, so as you know, my name is Charlotte Lister and I'm the current Ms Diamond South Yorkshire. I got back into pageantry after a couple of years break. I'd previously competed and won a couple of national titles and I competed internationally, and I just felt the time was right to get back on stage. But I wish I'd started when I was much younger. I'm very jealous. You get to start when you're younger. I started when I was quite a lot older, so I'm very, very jealous. But I love pageantry, and I love the fact, things like this, it brings everyone together from different places, and we just get to have a bit of a gaily chat, and I absolutely love it. And I love the friendships that pageantry can give you. I've got two of my best friends from pageants, so they're amazing.
Yeah, so you have made a lot of friendships on pageants.
Yes, a lot. I love it. I've got now friends in America, Australia, the UK. Hopefully I can class you as a friend as well. So next time I come over to Portugal, I might be able to say hi. But yeah, they're just amazing, and they just give you such confidence and empowerment and allow you to do things that you never thought you could do. I just think they're absolutely incredible, and it's so nice to see younger women getting into pageantry as well, with the junior categories and the mini categories and the teens. It's just fantastic seeing how they're growing so much over the recent years. It's lovely to see.
Me and my friends have some questions prepared to you, and I will start with Anna. Anna, can you make your question?
Of course. So my first question for you is, who is your role model on beauty pageants?
So I've got two role models probably in pageantry. There is Stephanie Hill, who was Miss England a few years ago, and she went on to be crowned Miss Europe at Miss World. She's currently a finalist in Miss Universe. I just absolutely adore her. She is amazing. She competed in Miss England 4 times before being crowned Miss England, so it just shows that perseverance can pay off. And then the other one is probably Harriet Lane, again in the UK. She won Miss Teen GB, I think it was, and then Miss Teen Galaxy, and then International, and then she got crowned the Europe title as well at International. I think it is International. I always get confused between International and Intercontinental. And then she's absolutely incredible as well. So they're definitely my two role models in pageantry.
Wow, this is amazing. So now, next question, Leonor.
So my first question for you is, if you could change something in the world, what would be?
Well, my pageantry platform is all about cancer awareness and end-of-life care. So the obvious one would be to rid all cancer of the world, because it's such a terrible and cruel disease. And it would also be that everyone's wishes are fulfilled at a time of when they are going to pass. If they have prior knowledge, just make sure that the family are around them and the friends are around them and they get everything that they need, really. But definitely the main one is to get rid of cancer. It's a horrible, horrible disease.
Yeah, definitely. So now my question for you is, do you you have been on pageant so many years, right?
Right.
So do you have some idea how many appearances do you have done on pageants?
For this pageant, I have done just over 400 since April 2019, because my final should have been this year and it got postponed. So I think you are my 412th appearance for this system, which is quite scary when I say it out loud.
Oh my God, this is
I've
amazing.
been very busy. I've had interviews with women in America, and then I've had press in India as well, which was quite strange. And then, yeah, I've just managed to really, really work hard this time. So I'm hoping it'll show off at the final.
Yeah, this is amazing. How many people do you have helped with so many appearances? Now the next question go to Anna.
All right, so my next question for you is, if you are talking with someone that never has been in a beauty pageant, what do you say about it?
That they're not what you think. A lot of people think it's big hair, big dresses, and walking on stage. And it is all that, and it's great fun to get dressed up, but it's so much more. You really can make a difference in people's lives, a difference in people's communities. If they're wanting to build up confidence or meet new friends or potentially travel or learn a new language or just get involved with something that is really important to them, they should definitely get involved in pageants because they are an amazing, amazing hobby, which sometimes can turn into a full-time job to have. But don't believe what you think about them until you research them and speak to other pageant girls, and you'll understand why we love it so much.
Yeah, it's a stereotype that a lot of people have about pageantry and pageant girls, but the truth is we have to do a lot of appearance and help the others. It isn't just about think about ourselves and go to the stage and dress up, make hair, nails, makeup, and here we go, get a crown. It isn't that, but a lot of people think like that.
Yeah, and it's a bit unfair really because we work so hard. I mean, I think I've raised over £20,000 for charity in the last 8 years. So, you know, that was a lot of hard work to do, and people don't understand behind the scenes, so to speak, of pageantry, of what we actually do. So it's nice to try and break that stereotype and educate people a little bit more about it.
Yeah, this is really, really true. Now, Leonard.
So Katerina asked you how many appearances you have done, and my question for you is, what was your favorite?
So the most memorable, probably my favourite for overcoming fear, was a bungee jump that I did last year. And I actually bungee jumped in something called the abyss. So it's like you're jumping straight into a black hole. And I cried and cried and cried and had to be pushed off because I couldn't jump myself. It's strange to say that's one of my favourites, but I think just because I overcame my fear, it definitely stuck up there. And then just a couple of the 5K runs with my little girl, because I bring her to some as well, that we've done together. They've been really, really good fun. We dressed up as koalas and we got covered in bubbles and all sorts. So I tried to get her involved as well. So the ones when she gets involved are also my favourite as well.
This is so cool. Now, my question for you is, what is your favorite pageant accessory?
Shoes. Always the shoes. It's got to definitely be pageant shoes. I've got a favourite pair of nude, kind of like tippy toe style, so definitely shoes. But I also love the earrings, as you can tell. So I've got a big box in all different colours ready for the final.
Shoes are amazing.
I love the pageant shoes. Can't walk in them. It takes me like 6 months to be able to walk in them, but I do love them.
Now, Anna.
My next question for you is, did you have some phrase that inspired you on beauty pageants?
It's not necessarily a phrase just for beauty pageants, but it was one that I picked up at an old job, and it was, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're probably right. So it's all about having a positive mindset, and it's really, really stuck by me. If you think negative thoughts, negative things happen. If you think positive things happen, or it helps you overcome the negative. So definitely something I live by, really, all about being positive.
So now, Leonard.
So my next question for you is, describe yourself in one word.
Probably determined, I think, is the right one. Whether it's my home life or work or pageants, I'm very, very determined person. I think that's just shown with telling you the number of appearances I've done in about 18 months. So yeah, very, very determined.
Yeah, determinants is something really, really good because help you to can do very more things in your life.
Exactly.
So, now, my question for you is, in your journey on pageants, have someone did something to you like amazing that you know you will never forget and you will take this for your life?
Probably my pageant friend Lisa. we met at a pageant once and we instantly became friends, and this was a good few years ago. And she actually paid my entry fee into a pageant without telling me until afterwards, just so I could compete, which I thought was really, really kind. And it was just a lovely, lovely gesture of her. So that'll stay with me forever. I was over the moon, because without her I wouldn't have been able to compete in that system, and it was an excuse to see her as well, because it wasn't far from my house.
This is amazing. This is so sweet from she. Now, what?
I said she's lovely. She really, really is so kind and lovely, and she's always texting me now saying, how am I getting on with the being a finalist in the diamond system, and she's always there motivating me and telling me how well I'm doing, and she's just incredible. So yeah,
She seems to be an amazing person, and it's amazing to have the support of your friends.
it really is.
Now, Anna.
Well, I want to know in how many pageants you have done before your actually pageant.
So I've competed 3 times in Miss British Empire, 2 regional heats, the second one I won, and then their UK final. Face of the Globe, which is no longer in pageant existence, it ceased trading. That one twice, the regional and then the international. I did Royal UK Miss just once, and then I did Elite Global once, Ms Earth once, and then last year, to get me back into pageants, I did Miss Scuba. I think that's about it. So yeah, quite a few.
So you have done a lot of pageants.
Yes, I love them. I see them as a second job sometimes, and I do really put so much effort in that I have to pick the correct time in my life to do them again. And I just felt now was the right time to give it my all, basically, because it's my dream to be able to compete internationally again, especially with the Diamond and Regency system. So I'm hoping that when I get to compete next year, it's my time to get that crown and then go to America.
Yeah. Now, Leonor.
So what did you learn from all the pageants you've been in?
I've learned so much. I've learned that if I put my mind to it, I can do it. I can do anything. I mean, I've done the bungee jump, as I've said, through pageantry. I've done a skydive, which I never thought I would do, jumping out of a plane. That was incredibly scary. I ran a half marathon, which I never thought I'd be able to do. I've raised so much money for charity. So yeah, I just think they've pushed me to be a better person. I think a lot better person, giving back to the community, giving back to the charities. So yeah, I think they've just made me a lot better person.
What you say is amazing to the persons that think that pageants is just about beauty, knowing that pageants can help you to be a better person and help other persons and do crazy things in your life.
Yeah, a few crazy ones, but you know, you only live once and you've got to try these things.
Yeah, this is really, really true. My question for you now is, in your pageant journey, do you remember some funny moment that it's really, really good?
Oh, I don't really know, actually. Probably just like the normal ones, you know, where you can't get a shoe on time for stage, or you know, like your dress zipper busts and then you have to have an emergency dress, you know, just the normal ones really. I've never fallen off stage yet, which has been okay so far, because that would be quite bad. But yeah, nothing majorly bad has happened or majorly funny. It's just always been a nice experience for me backstage.
Have
So
a
sorry
nice
to
experience.
disappoint
It's amazing. Oh, have a nice experience is the most good thing you can do in a pageant.
Oh, definitely.
Now, Anna.
I just have one question. It is we are all the juniors are there on this interview. It was our first pageant. So for we know more about your pageant, can you tell us a little more about this pageant that you are competing now?
Okay, so this pageant that I'm doing now is called Ms Diamond UK. So I'm in the Ms category due to my age and having a child. So I'm a regional finalist like yourselves, and then I go to the UK final in February next year. The winners of the UK final then go to Las Vegas next July to compete for the Regency International title. And then if you win that, then you come home with a really big sparkly crown and you can just continue your journey for another 12 months.
Yeah, Las Vegas is amazing.
I love Vegas. I went for my 30th birthday, so it'd be amazing to go back, especially with lots of pageant girls, because I can just imagine it'd be an absolutely amazing experience, a little bit of a girly trip.
A good thing that pageants give us is can travel around the world if you want. You can meet a lot of new persons, like we are meeting someone from UK.
Exactly. And that's what I love about them, especially during lockdown. There's been a lot more of these kind of not face to face, but a lot more Zoom and Skype interviews. And they're just amazing because you get to meet so many new and wonderful people in pageants. And if I go over to America, there's someone who's actually coming to see me if I compete again, which is absolutely lovely. So, it's incredible.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Now, do you have more questions?
So what is the advice you give for the girls who want to be beauty queens?
Research is very, very important. So research the right system for you. Find out what you want to do. Do you just want to go on stage, or do you want to go to an international? Make sure you're getting the right system for you, because in the UK we have smaller pageants where it's just more for charity. Then you have a UK title but it doesn't lead to an international. Then you've got the UK titles which lead to an international. So you need to figure out what kind of system that you want. Research the systems that you want to be involved in as well, and then speak to other finalists or previous winners about their experience, and then find out what you need to do. So read your finalist pack. It's very, very, very important to read that pack. It has all the answers in there of any questions that you have, so read it. And then practice in those pageant shoes, because they are hard to walk in. And then just enjoy your journey. Just enjoy it. I don't compete to win. Obviously winning would be amazing, but I compete to try and make a difference in my local community. So I think if you're going with the right mindset as well, that I'm doing this for fun, but not just fun, obviously it's a bit more important than that. But don't just go in saying, I'm going to win, I want to win. It's all about winning, because it's not. It's really not. It's about the whole experience, from being a finalist to being on that stage that night. So just enjoy it. Research, practice, and enjoy, I think, is the best thing I can say.
Yeah. This was amazing. Now I want to know, describe yourself in one word.
So, as I said earlier, probably determined. If I can pick another word, it's very, very similar. Probably like hardworking, just because I don't stop. I mean, during lockdown, I even completed a college course to be qualified in my pageant platform. So I'm just very hardworking as well. So even when I don't think I can do something, I find something to do, even if it's just a college course. But you just got to keep going. So yeah, hardworking as well as determined, I think.
Now, Anna, do you have more questions?
No.
And Leonor, do you have more questions?
I just have one more. Some people say that beauty pageant is just for beauty persons. Do you agree?
No, I think beauty pageants are for everyone. I mean, I'm not sorry, I can't get my words out. I'm not a stereotypical beauty queen because I'm older. I'm over 30 and I've got a daughter, but I can still compete. And I think everyone should be able to feel the empowerment of pageants. I think now, I don't know about Portugal, but in the UK, we have a wide variety of pageants. So anyone can compete, any size, any height, any age, whether you're a mum, there's no discrimination against anyone anymore in the UK. And I think it's incredibly important to allow everyone to compete, because a lot of people need to be able to build the confidence up, and pageantry is a way to do that. So I don't think it should just be 6 foot tall Victoria's Secret angels that are allowed to compete. It should be available to everyone, and now in the UK it definitely is.
Yeah, definitely. Here in Portugal, we don't have a lot of pageants or so many than UK have, but Galaxy is one of the pageants that you don't need. They don't have body shapes, and you can compete. Being a mom, being married, being whatever you are, you can compete. And this
Yeah,
is
Galaxy is definitely on my list to do one year because it is an incredible pageant in the UK. And I know your final, well, your international is in Chicago next year, I think. Is that
yeah.
right? So, and it does look absolutely incredible. So one year I will be able to walk that Galaxy stage in the UK. I'm just not sure when.
We will be so happy to have you on Galaxy.
That's if I'm allowed. I don't know. I don't know if Holly, the UK director, would let me, but I know one year I'm definitely going to apply. It's on my pageant bucket list, so to speak.
um, so I don't have more questions for you. Anybody have more questions? No? So I think we have came to the end. Thank you so much for being here and to accept the interview with us. For who are watching, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Share with your friends who love pageants and can learn more with this interview. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and follow Charlotte. All of our Instagrams will be on the description box. Um, Thank you so much for being there. Our gala is in 28th of November and you can buy the tickets on Ticketline. Oh, and don't forget to help Ronald McDonald Foundation. They really need your help on this difficult time to all of our world. And thank you so much, Charlotte. We hope you succeed in your pageant. And we hope you can go to Las Vegas with a big crown.
Fingers crossed. I'm working so hard. I just hope everything comes together on the night of the final. So thank you so much. It means a lot. And good luck to all you three as well when you get on stage. I'll be rooting for you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.